y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a clean with me because it's the end of the year and it's just very fitting. It's the end of the year. We want to get rid of a lot of things. We want to bring the new year in with like a fresh start. So having clutter around me is just not gonna go for December 31st or what feels like November 62nd. Okay. December was not Decembering for me. I don't know why, but I just was not in the Christmas spirit this year. Like I just did not have it. So I am this is the day after Christmas, girl. Took that Christmas tree right down, put it right back in the box, and it's not even going in my closet, girl. It's getting donated. Okay. I am donating that Christmas tree because I feel like objects hold energy and that Christmas tree has a lot of parts of me that no longer exists, and so I just rather get rid of it and start fresh next year. So yeah, it's important to like purge all that stuff because items also hold energy too. And I didn't realize that that was the Christmas tree that I had for like 3 years now, and it's just time for that bitch to go. It's just time for her to go. Ain't enough sage or Palo Santos to clean off them motherfucking demons. It's time for it to go. So yeah, I felt bad because like it's December, it's Christmas, and I just wasn't in the Christmas spirit. But I got a 3-year-old, I'm like, damn, girl, take him to see Santa Claus or something. I said, damn, bitch, take him to see something. Take him, I do something, but I just was not in the spirit. And I don't know if it's because like we're just holding on to like traditions that we had growing up. So like, we're the grown-ups. Life could really just kick your ass. You know what I mean? I was in the Christmas spirit last year. Like I saw my Facebook memories and I was like, went all out, for Christmas. And this year it just wasn't it. It just wasn't it. So hopefully next year it's just a little better. I feel like a lot of people's Christmases and holidays was ruined by, not ruined, but kind of hijacked by COVID and Omarion and things like that. Just, you know, it's just a fucked up time in the world right now. So yeah, I am ready to fresh start, clean everything. I really, as I was cleaning, I was like, dang, I really want to do some like organizational stuff. Just that way things aren't so easy to get dirty. And in order to convince myself to clean up and to clean as I go, I have to say, like, hey, remind myself like I deserve to have a clean space. And I personally feel victimized by all the like aesthetic videos on TikTok and on YouTube where these people just have their whole entire lives in order. And I just be like, damn, how the fuck you do that? Like, dang, like it's really, really fun to look at, but it's not realistic for me personally because number one, um, I don't have that much self discipline. I don't have that much self discipline to live like that. And that seems like a very I don't know. I'm just not about that life. Like I'm just not about that lifestyle. Like, the wake up at 5:30, go to the gym, have my cup of coffee, come home to my sparkling clean house, and open my drawers and everything is folded and tucked away very nicely. And it seems very, my life was like that in the military. Like I can live like that, but I was fucking miserable. In the military, y'all know I had to get out of that jam. I was miserable. Like just that much order just didn't go with my spontaneous life and my spontaneous brain. Like I opened my drawers and I got a underwear drawer, a bra drawer, and then after that, it's whatever the hell, maybe some t-shirts, kinda. It's more t-shirts in there than, anything else. And then it's like a drawer for some pants. And then, you got a couple t-shirts in there too, a couple sweatshirts, but really it's just a pants drawer. Like nothing's folded up. Like, that lifestyle is not, it's not for me, and it's trendy and it's fun and it's pretty to look at, but like it's just not for me. And I look at it and I'm just like, wow, that is so clean. Like that is so neat. Like the way that this person lives is so, I'm so interested in it, but that does not mean that I have to emulate it. Just because I'm interested in it doesn't mean that, or I watch it doesn't mean that I have to live by that or absorb those, things. Because girl, I watch gangbang porn all the time, but that don't mean I'm finna get gangbang. You feel me? Like, at some point we have to separate the two. Like, yes, this is what I enjoy to watch. This is what is aesthetically pleasing to my eye. However, my lifestyle is not conclusive with what I watch. So I think that that's my biggest issue with social media, is that a lot of people see things and they just want to copy it. It looks good. They like, oh, well, I want to live like that. But a lot of people don't see stuff on the back end that comes along with living like that. The self-discipline that it takes to wake up at 5:30 in the morning, or the self-discipline that it takes to wash every dish after, you cook, or to cook every day, or to just different lifestyles trend at different times, right? So back in like 2014, 2015, that's when the natural hair was trending. Did everybody try to go natural? Yeah. Did it not end up being for some people? Yeah, because everything is not going to be for everybody. Some people feel beautiful with their natural hair. They love their natural hair. They embrace their natural hair. But for other people, natural hair was inconvenient. It took too long to take. It took too long to do. Your hair takes too long to dry. Things like that. Like, it wasn't manageable for them. Like, things like that. People went right back to relaxers. But that's what you do when you can try something, but as soon as you realize that like it's not for you, then you go back to what's comfortable and what's good for you. And I've always lived by this, because when I was 19, I had a girlfriend all the way up until high school. We were together for a little bit after high school and while I was in the military. And then I met my ex while I was in the military. So me and her broke up. Well, I was gay all throughout high school, and then when I joined the military, everybody like, damn, bitch, you not gay no more. I was getting all types of hate messages and hate mail from her family and shit, and I'm like, y'all not finna bully me into being with this damn girl, and it's clearly something fucking wrong with her. Like, no, I'm not finna, no. So I remember I got a comment that was like, I see you back sucking dick again. I was like, yup. And then I went and I got a tattoo on my back that says, whatever's good for your soul, do that. I was 19 years old and I got that tattoo. That's what my spine tattoo say. Whatever good for your soul, do that. And at that time, it was sucking dick, and that's exactly what I did. So the moral of the story is, follow your path, follow your heart, follow whatever feels good to you. Go to what feels good to you. Listen to what feels good to you. Don't get caught up in this trendy shit, because things are trendy. Things are trendy. Like, for instance, but some things are good trendy and some things are bad trendy. Like, some things have a different effect or different impact on the world. So like, for instance, when we were growing up, it was a graduation or a special event, things like that, you got your hair straightened. It was a privilege to get your hair straightened. And then somebody was like, wait a minute, but that was trendy back then. So a lot of our pictures that we have growing up, we all had relaxers and we all had our hair straightened. But at the same time, it's people out here that got baby pictures and they got natural hair their whole lives. People that never had a perm because their mom's like, I'm not putting that shit in my baby hair. These are people that kind of go against the grain, that just, I'm just going to follow my path, my purpose, my values, and I'm not putting that shit in my baby hair. So there's some women that didn't have to learn to love their natural hair like some of us had to learn, because their mom always instilled that in them. They never had anything different. But that just goes to say that like everything for everybody is not convenient. So if your mom was a single mom and she worked 2 jobs, you damn right you probably had a relaxer, because doing your hair in the morning probably took a long time, but if you had a stay-at-home mom that was, anything, just different life circumstances governs people's decisions and ultimately decides like what type of lifestyle they have. Mind you, these are actually people's lifestyles. Like, people live different lifestyles. You have the natural, the crunchy, you got the material girls, you got the luxury black girls, you have the plant moms, you have the stay-at-home moms, you have the stay-at-home wife. You have a bunch of different lifestyles that people live, and they live them before they're trendy, and they will live them after they're not trendy no more. That is their lifestyle. But everything comes with a cost, or sacrifice. And people don't show those sacrifices or those costs because it's social media. People are only going to post the highlights of their life, because that's just what they're going to post. Nobody's going to post their lows, their downs. There's just too many negative energies out here in order to be, people will kick you while you down. That's why I understand. I get it, I get it. But it's important to take everything that you see with a grain of salt on social media, because people don't post stuff like that. So, like, for instance, the rapper Baby Mama aesthetic right now, that's like going crazy. The Jadas, the Aries, you know what I mean? That's going crazy. But you don't know what it takes to be in that position. The things that you want and need out of a relationship may not line up with that lifestyle. The things that you want and need out of a man, out of anything, out of life, period, may not line up with that specific lifestyle. So to glorify someone else's lifestyle and put their life over yours because you think it's better, because you see something that you're only seeing the surface level, you're not seeing anything underneath it. It's just batshit crazy. Like, I just don't understand it. Cole said it best. It's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. And looking at that grass is greener versus, appreciating and watering your own grass. That's why your shit dried out, because you too busy focused on everybody else's grass. Like, you need to tend to your own lawn, water into your own life, figure out what you want out of life instead of copying and wanting to emulate and be someone else. Like, follow your path. There is so much happiness and fulfillment and life to live when you follow your own path. Going behind someone else or emulating someone else's lifestyle or trying to be like someone else is probably going to cause you a lot of resistance. And you want to live that lifestyle, but it's not working because that lifestyle only looks good to you. But like I said, everything that glitters is not fucking gold. So yeah, it look good, but this lifestyle not meant for you. You got to be built for certain lifestyles. Like, literally, you have to be built for certain lifestyles. And when you venture too far away from your own path and your own values, that's where you end up in uncharted territory. That's when you end up in unfamiliar places, wrong place, wrong time type things. That's where like the unfavorable shit happens. It was senior year of high school, and I will never forget it. In high school, I was a good kid. I had did my work. I went to work. I stayed out the way. I never got suspended, never got in any fights, things like that. Teachers respected me because I respected them. I had a lot of peers. I was popular, but I had like a small group of friends. I just kind of stayed out the way. Well, for senior prank, I don't know whose idea it was to vandalize the school and spray paint the school, but that's what it was. Allegedly. And so my friend group decided that they wanted to be a part of it. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm with the shits too. I don't know why we didn't think about, spray painting the school as like a bad thing. Like, I don't know why nobody thought that all the way through, but nobody questioned it. We just kind of went with the flow, went to Walmart, grabbed the spray cans allegedly. And we showed up at the school at the time that everybody said we were supposed to show up. So boom, we get there. I'm driving my car and I got people in my car. They got their spray cans. They get their spray cans. They run out. Everybody running. So I don't get out the car. I'm driving. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, y'all. I'm just really not feeling it. I'm going to play lookout. So everybody got out and they did what they did. And I'm just riding around. Tell me why I'm riding around. They drawing dicks. Fuck the principal, fuck the security guard. It's balls, titties, all types of stuff on the school, bro. And I was like, oh my God. Like, I didn't know which y'all was going to spray paint. Granted, we shouldn't have been spray painted at all. Well, y'all shouldn't have been spray painted at all. But I didn't know y'all were going to spray paint that. I'm talking about like balls with the hair sticking out of it. Like, it was not funny. It wasn't funny. And so I'm circling around. I never get out the car. I give my spray cans away because I'm just not about this life right here. And I'm circling around, and then I see purple lights, them blue and them red lights on the police that make purple. So I'm seeing purple flashing lights at the school, at the gym. And I ride past, and all of my fucking friends are literally lined up on the curb with the cops. Somebody called the cops. And they all, like, a lot of them got caught, and a lot of them had to go to court. Now, Naya ass told the people that I was there. So my dumb ass, like, yeah, I was there, but I ain't spray paint nothing. So I didn't get charged with anything, but I didn't get to go to senior picnic, and I almost didn't get to walk across the stage. But I could have really fucked a lot of shit up if I didn't just was like, hey, I'm just gonna stay in the car, y'all. Like, I don't really feel too comfortable like doing it. Like, I never did nothing like that. I never got into trouble. So it could have been wrong place, wrong time, but my intuition at the last minute was just like, nope, this not you. And I kind of got out that jam a little bit. But some of my classmates weren't as lucky as I was. Some of them lost scholarships. They had to go to court. It was a big deal. And I never forget the day after when we all went to school, my favorite teacher was so disappointed. She was so upset. And I was just like, wow, like this was really some dumb shit that I almost had a part in. Some really dumb shit, and nobody ever stopped to say, hey, no, y'all, this is not a good idea. Let's not do this. Let's not get caught up in this. Nobody stopped to say no, but everybody just kind of following the crowd and following the herd, doing what everybody else is doing. And that shit got a lot of people fucked up. Like, it really did. And guess who's responsible? You're responsible. You control your own reality. You control your own decisions. You are the only one responsible for the decisions that you make. Nobody put a gun up to your head and said, hey, go do this. You did that on your own free will, and you are the only one that are going to have to suffer the consequences for it. Like, that's not, and maybe not even sometimes then, because I remember back when I got my BBL, and I feel like I was a sacrificial lamb for a lot of girls when I got my BBL, because I got my BBL when it wasn't trendy back in 2016, where everybody was still telling me that I need to love my body more. Them same bitches that went and got BBLs after they got their PPP loans and shit like that. Let's talk about it. So I was a sacrificial lamb for a lot of girls when it came to the BBL shit. Now, people was getting plastic surgery for the wrong reasons before me, and they gonna get plastic surgery for the wrong reasons after me. I know the reason why I got my BBL. I didn't get my BBL to please no nigga. I didn't get no BBL because I was empty on the inside. I got a BBL because, you know what I'm saying, I was just shaped like a little square, and I just wanted to not be shaped like that. That was my reason, and that was valid for me. It wasn't based off of anything else or anybody else. It was valid for me, and I was happy with my results because I wasn't using that as a cover up. And then once I lost it, once my BBL kind of went away after I got pregnant and, I lost all that weight, like I wasn't lost. Like it was just like, well, okay, another thing that I did to my body that just reversed back. Okay. Like my LASIK, I got my eyes fixed and they went right back messed up. It's just like, okay, yep. Well, once that is gone away, like it didn't change me. Like I just was like, well, damn, I guess now I got to go to the gym. So yeah, I was the sacrificial lamb for a lot of girls for their BBLs, but I got blamed for a lot of things when I first got my BBL. When women started dying and practices started doing some malpracticing, I got blamed for the shit. And like, how do I get blamed for these are my decisions, my choices? This is not, nobody else is responsible but the person who decided that they wanted to do it. Now, what is it trendy? Is it becoming a trend? Yeah, but does that mean you have to follow it? No. But it's not fair to blame other people for things like that. Like when you made those decisions with your chest out. But that's why I said that it's important to follow your own path and your own lifestyle, because following behind the crowd or following behind other people will just get you just caught in a fucking whirlwind. Like it'll just get you caught up. And it's like you'll end up in places and feeling things that you really not supposed to feel, but like you on the wrong path. So life has to realign you some way. And I feel like whenever you're not aligned, life is going to constantly throw resistance and throw rocks and stones. You're going to have all these roadblocks in your way because this is really just not for you. So like you're going to try to make it happen, but it's not supposed to happen. It's not going to happen. Just like stripping is trendy, but everybody want to be a stripper, but don't nobody know what it take to be a stripper. The sugar baby lifestyle, the luxury black girl lifestyle, the rapper baby mama lifestyle. You know what? Actually forget that. Being black. Everybody want to be black, but don't nobody want to be black because the shit that come with it. So like I said, everything comes with something. You're not going to see what people have to sacrifice because they're not going to show you that part. So that's why it's so important to just stay on your lane, like stay in your path, like, because a lot of things that you see on social media are fabricated. Now, I won't say completely fake because there are some parts that are real, but there are some parts that are fabricated. And there's some bitches that just get up here and flat out cap. Like, some people are just straight cap, okay? So everything that you see up here on social media, take it with a grain of salt. Try not to compare, because like you only see what's on the outside, and that's really surface level shit. You don't know what's on the inner. You know, you're only seeing the tip of the iceberg. You're only seeing what people want you to see. You're not seeing the inner makings of this person. You don't know how full or how empty or how fulfilled they feel. You don't know what ails they had to take or anything on the underneath, because that's where the vulnerable shit at, and that's what people don't show on social media. To be honest with y'all, I don't even watch YouTube. Like, I have YouTube friends, but I do not watch their videos. I will watch a few videos that I feel drawn to, but weekly vlogs, you know, regular sit down videos, things like that. Like, I usually don't watch YouTube because I want to remain true to myself. When I first started doing YouTube, I noticed that everybody has the same, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Hey, where did that come from? Why is that the standard introduction for a YouTube video? I just did it in this video. Mainly because that's all I know. That's just what I'm used to. I never really gave it no thought as to what I would say other than that. You know, it became standard, but that became normal. And all the YouTube girlies did it, and nothing was original. And that's kind of how I feel with YouTube now. Like, I can't. I just can't. I just can't. I don't watch other people's videos just because I just want to stay true to myself, and I don't want to be like, oh, that looks cool. That looks good. Let me copy it. Like, no, because like I said, shit's trendy, and trendy shit comes in and it goes out. And the only thing that is not trendy is being your authentic self. And if you stay consistent being your authentic self, people always gonna fuck with you. Always gonna fuck with you. It's one thing that people always gonna know when they come to my YouTube channel or when they talk to me, and that's you gonna get the fucking real. I don't give a damn if you laugh or not. I don't give a fuck if you're entertained. It doesn't matter to me. You're gonna get the real, because it just takes too much energy to be fake, and that's just not something that I'm gonna do. I've had to do that before. I've fabricated my life before on social media. My whole family channel that I used to have was all a fabrication. There was some things that they were good, but a lot of it I was really covering up a failing marriage, you know, and nobody could tell. Some people could tell, but like the energy that it took to be fake, to have this argument, and then to turn on this camera and act like nothing happened is so fucking wild to me. Like, that took so much energy, and I just refuse to do that, because why? It's never that deep. I'd rather sell you a life lesson, something that you can use, something that that's valuable to you, you know, something that you can take from, versus selling you something that's fake, something that's entertaining, something that's not real, you know, something that's an illusion, because that's what a lot of this shit is. It's smoke and mirrors. I'm not interested in that side of social media no more. Understand, when you come to my channel, you gonna get the real motherfucking deal. Yeah, it's gonna look like some shit I got together, but I'm gonna just let you know it's a whole lot of shit that I don't. But that stuff is not for anybody else to tell me what to do or to tell me how to live. That's for me to figure out and find my own way. And that is the beauty of following your own path and staying true to your own journey, because everybody's story is different. Everybody's story is different. Everybody has different life circumstances. Everybody has different lifestyles. That's why I hate on social media. Everybody has so many opinions, and to really stay grounded on social media, you have to have a strong sense of self. You have to have a strong sense of values, and everybody doesn't have that. So I hate that people get misguided because this lifestyle looks like a lifestyle that you want to live, or it makes you feel bad about the way you shaped, or the way you dress, or the way you look, or the way you live, or the life that you have, just based off a 30-second TikTok. Make it make sense. And I saw it firsthand, and it happened to someone that I probably never would have expected it to happen to. I didn't really see it coming, but you end up with a lost soul, like someone who doesn't know themselves, and someone who's uncomfortable with anybody around them that does know themselves. So this person becomes empty, like almost jealous, you know, just ready to just dim your light at any chance that they can because you have something that they don't, and that's fucking purpose. And those people that don't really feel like they have a purpose or a place or people in life, they end up lost. I feel like they kind of get caught in the matrix. Like that's when I feel like people lose the spark, the sparkle in their eye. They lose themselves. They get caught in the matrix, keeping up with the Joneses, shit like that. Just really caught in the hamster wheel of life. And some people live real fucking lives. I'm talking about relentless lives that don't let up, nonstop, constant struggle, constant oppression, constant battles, because that's their life path. That has to do with universe, karma, God, all that shit. But some people live real life, and a lot of times people try to escape it instead of facing it and growing from it. They try to escape it, band-aid it. That's where you get the people that are just, lost in the world, ending up and you just like, damn, what the fuck happened to you? Because just life chewed their ass up and spit their ass out. That's why it's so important to like vibrate on a higher level, because look at the world. Like, why would you want to vibrate on the same vibration that the rest of the world is vibrating at, and the world is fucked up? You have to vibrate higher than that. You have to literally rise above all of that shit. And once you rise above it, like, you can kind of see all the bullshit that you missed. Like, you missed so much bullshit just by taking the higher road, being the bigger person, or just vibrating higher. Like, just let certain shit just be beneath you, and not in an egotistical, I'm a bad bitch, I'm better than you type of way. It's more in a, I choose to spend my energy in different ways type of way. I choose to reframe my thoughts so I think like this instead of thinking like that. We choose what we eat. We choose what we do. We choose what we think. Just think about it like this. The quality of the food that you choose to eat determines the quality of your health. The same way with thinking. The quality of your thoughts determine the quality of your life. It's a really popular quote, but it's something that I live by because it's true. The quality of your thoughts determines the quality of your life. If you are having low vibrational thoughts, pessimistic thoughts, if you have a negative outlook on life, negative mindset, things like that, those things will literally manifest into your life. And that's why I choose to vibrate higher, because it pulls me out of all the bullshit that comes along with the matrix. I like to think about things that can expand. I like to think about things that can be abundant, things that I can learn from, take from, give back to, things like that. I try not to dwell on situations and things and thoughts that don't serve me or the greater good. That's why it's important to stay true to your life's purpose and your life's path and your journey, your own story, because I was not sent here to sell lashes and to sell hair like, most other YouTubers do. I sell mindsets. I sell a way of thinking, and in the way of thinking, it becomes your way of life. And I didn't choose this fucking life. It chose me. So there you have it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video and listening to me ramble and things like that. And yeah, I hope you guys are excited for the new year. I hope you guys have positive outlooks. I hope that this year, I know it was a hard year for a lot of people, including myself. I wouldn't even say hard, just more so challenging. And I hope that with the new year just brings new mindsets, new goals, new outlooks, just new beginnings for everybody. So cheers, bitches. If I don't see you before the new year, I hope everybody stays safe. And yeah, see y'all in my next one. Peace out.